Welcome back, guys. So let's get into it where we have left off. So we need to make a plan, which we already did, which is actually something with um, subscribe. But I want to change this to users, and I want to change this also to version one users. And what I also want to do is use the Thunderbird client. So let's get in here, Thunderbird client. Okay. Uh, let's go here and Thunderbird, Thunder client. Okay. Non-commercial use. Yeah. The headers. Accept. Okay. Let's run our client. npm run dev. And we're just gonna, yeah, let's go to cd backend and run dev. So we're starting on localhost 3000. So let's go to this link here and let's go to API v1.users. Let's send. So it's not found, which makes total sense because it doesn't exist yet. There are no users yet, which makes total sense. Okay, but we have something running. We have some headers, no cookies. Yeah, okay. So let's see. If I look at it, it just looks like a foreign language to me. That's crazy. Okay, so how do we do this? We would say we have some control here, and I think I want to make a route. So let's do routes, and let's do user.routes.js. That's how we should do it, right? Let me see. Okay. Anyways, import express. Oh, import express. Yeah, tab express. Great. That's the first thing. Obviously we need to have like controllers. So let's create a controller map. Not here, just here. Controller. That's not how you type it. Controller. Controllers. And we're gonna say user controller.js. Okay. And we don't know what we want to do here. Logic for controllers. Okay. But yeah, let's set up a route. We will say const router is express.router with a capital letter. So now we invoke that, and then we can say router.host, which is going to be users. Let me see. No, that will be a get method. Let me see what we have. Let's go to the app again. We have users. Okay, so if we have users, that wouldn't be necessarily useful, to be honest. That would be a bit weird, or not. No, let's just do it. Users, login. Yeah, okay, let's do users. Let's go back and let's say on login, and then we want to have some kind of controller, uh, controller logic. Okay, let's copy these two, and I want to have register. Um, and I want to have dashboard. So these are the logics that I want to have. And we are going to get that from the not the middleware, the controller. So yeah, let's write some. Let's write some. Okay. Well, first we actually need a model, so let's do that actually. So let's go to models, and let's go to um, how would I call this? Users of model maybe. Yeah, user.js. That would be great. So user, okay, user.js. Okay. And we also need to install something else. So let's open up another console from git bash. Let's go to cd backend. And what we're gonna say is npm I mongodb. Then we're going to say a couple of things. The first thing that I want to do is, let me see. Yeah, I want to get some data. So let's do import at first, and that's gonna be yeah, let's do okay, import mongoose from mongoose. Okay, and then we're gonna create a schema. So it's const user schema is new mongoose dot schema, and then we can open up our stuff. So we're gonna say in a new user schema, we want to have a name, which is going to be a type of string. Type is going to be a string, and it's going required is going to be true, and that is it for the first one. For the second one, we want to do the same with the email. Well, we can do a different validation of the email, but it's fine. Also, let's do unique is true. So we have that issue, not that issue in the email. And let's also do password, which is going to be approximately the same. Let's actually lower this a bit. It doesn't have to be unique, obviously, but yeah, this is basically how I want my model to look like. So we will say const user is mongoose.model, which is to be found as a user in the user schema. So that is the way you do that, and then we can say const no, export default user. Okay. So now that we have our model, now we can go to the controller and we can import the model. So let's do that. Import user.js from, uh, uh, we did it wrong, but okay. User from, I think, so the models, yeah, something like that. Does it say? Yeah, never read. Awesome. So the first thing what I want to do is get a user profile. So export const get user profile, because we are fetching from the database. We have to do async require and request, obviously, and then we can start. So first let's do a try catch block, and in the error block we're gonna say ser, which is console error, and it says error um, getting get user profile, get user profile, and then here we're gonna say error dot message. Okay, so that is the first error, but before we finish, we also have to say rest status 500, and obviously we're using JSON, so we have to say JSON. JSON message is server error, and then the error is the same as the error dot message. Okay. Now in the try, what is the user? We say const user is await user find yeah, find by ID. Okay, I'm not getting the things that I want from the model user, and that's not good. So something is off here. I'm wondering what will be off. Is Mongoose properly installed? Let's check that. Mongoose. Okay, let's go here. And let's check our package.json. Let's see if Mongoose is installed. Okay, Mongoose is installed, but I'm not getting um, my like finishing touches. It should give me the touches of the model, but I'm not sure why it doesn't. For now, let's just keep going in that case. Um, okay, anyways, we don't want to get something, let me see, error message. Okay, find by ID. which is going to be the user ID. And then we're gonna select minus the password because we don't need the password when we already have an account. Okay. Are we forgetting something? Yeah, if it cannot be user, so if no user, right, then we're gonna say not found. So return res status 44.json to JSON, and then we are going to say message um, user not found in get user profile function. Okay. And else, obviously, we need to make sure that rested status is 200, which is going to be JSON again, and it's going to be user. Okay, but also we need to be able to create a user, which is going to be a post method. So I just want to do it without a cookie right now. So we're gonna say export const register user, which is also going to be async. Did I forget a wait? No, I did not. No, I did not. Async res require. Okay. Um, okay. Try catch block. Okay, give me a second. Try catch block, and in this error, we are going to say call ser. So console error, and in this error, mm, we're going to say error message, and before that we want to open up a string. Let's keep it consistent, and then we say error creating no error uh, yeah error. Let me see this one, not get user profile but register user. Okay, but we also need to have a status, so rest status 500 dot JSON, and then we open up the message, which is going to be a server error, and obviously then we are going to open error is error.message. Okay, because we are referencing to that error. Now, if that is okay, first we should be able to create a new user, which is going to be res status 201 JSON, and we're gonna say user. Now let's create a user here. Const user. Um, Let me see. Yeah, const user is await create wait user dot create, because we are defining the user here from the model create, which is going to be name, email, password. Okay, and we're not hashing anything. Okay, name is deprecated. Uh, let's do that a little bit later. First, we also need to have the name, email and password from the body that is going to be posted, so rec.body. Okay, then we can say if they don't exist, so if cannot be name or yeah, or cannot be email, um, cannot be body, password, I mean. Okay. If either one of those is missing, then we just say return res status 400. We just say JSON, and then we open up the message, and then we say all fields are required, and there's no error handling, I think, here. No, that's fine. Also, we need to check if a user exists. So const user exist. Does user exist? Await user dot find one, and we're gonna do that by the email because that is the one that is unique. Then we say if does user exist, if does user exist, just say return res status dot 400 JSON, and then we say user already exists. Okay. This is this, yeah, this is fine. Okay. So we have an error somewhere. Let me see. Where is it? It says here. I'm not seeing the error, to be honest. Oh, here. Expected a semicolon. Uh, we need to do a message. Yeah. Okay. So let's see if this actually works. If we can post something on the data, we need a name, an email, and a password. So let's go to the routes, and we say post.login, and instead of opening this stuff, we're just gonna say um, import. We need it from the controller, so let me see if I can find it. We are in routes, and we are not seeing controllers. Controller. Okay, interesting. Okay, let me see where we are. Okay, there are no files. Okay, controllers. And we're gonna say user controller. And in this case, I wanna open up three stuff, which is going to be register user, and we also gonna import get user profile. Okay. Okay, get user profile. So on the post, I want to have a login, and I just want to get this is login, right? Uh, no, this is not login. What I'm looking for, I'm just looking for get a get method. So let's go get. and we're just gonna say all, and then we're gonna say get user profile, and that gives an issue because there's a comma expected. Now on the posts, we also have a logic here, and that seems to be register user. Okay. Now we don't have controller logic here, so let's put that out. And let me see if I forgot something. Do I need to export something, or yeah, export default router maybe? Export default router. So we can use it in the app.js. I wonder, oh, these are not inside the backend. Okay, let's put that real quick. Okay, that's gonna give some issues. Okay, this is not the issue. Let's go controller. Still working. Let's see routes. Is it still working? That should not be, to be honest. Okay, let's go to, okay, that was the routes. Let's go to controller, controllers. And I think this also is not correct. No. Okay. Okay, this is a bit weird that it works. I don't think it works, but yeah, let's continue what we have. We're gonna go to app.js, and we're gonna just say, instead of this one, all this stuff, we have to go to the get method. But above the get method, we're gonna say app.get, and we are going to say that this is API users v1 users because it's the first version, and then we are going to import the hmm how did I define it? Let me check. Mm, how did I do that? Okay, we're gonna say export default router is what I said. So export default router, and we have then to import. Oh, it's the naming user. Okay, let's try to import this file. Okay, let's go to app.use, and we're gonna say import. I'm not sure from where. Okay, so backend, which comes from routes, and we're gonna say user routes, and we're gonna say user routes. Okay, maybe I can do it like this. Okay, that seems to be working. We also need, okay, app use express.json. This one should be a little bit lower. Cons app dot express. Uh, this can be after. Yeah. Okay. And now I want to test my routes if it works, right? So let's go to our Thunderbird client, which we're gonna open a new workspace. We're gonna go here, and then we're going to go to this workspace. We're gonna open up here the Thunderbird client. So Thunderbird client. Um, not sure. Okay. Show Thunderbird client. This is not a Thunderbird client. New request. Okay, great. And let's zoom in a bit little. And we'll first want to go to our local host, like HTTP localhost 3000. And let's see if we are still online. So we're the app crashed. Okay. Cannot find module something something dot user controller. Okay. So let's restart our server one more time and let's see if it still crashes. Okay, it still crashes. Okay, so it is a problem. So user routes, controller, this is fine. So what we're gonna do then, let's go to the routes. And let's see, this one doesn't make any sense. That is what it's saying. Okay. We wanna go to the controller. And then we wanna open up the user controller. Okay, let's see if it started the server. It still crashed, but let's see if it gives us a different error. Okay, now we have to fix the routes. And the only way we import the routes is actually from the app.js. So this one is not correct, apparently. Okay, let's go to routes, user routes. Okay, cannot find module, backend, controllers, user.controller.js. Zero watch. Why? Because I've started very late. How are you doing, by the way? Does that fix it? No. So we have import issues. I just uploaded a vlog, bro. So that's why I haven't been streaming because I have been uploading my challenge. So yeah, let me get more part here. Module not found. Cannot find module. That's really weird because the module does exist. And it is user.controller. Oh, I see. Maybe I should rename it um like user no. I'm done with this shitty Node and Node compiler. What do you mean? I just want to check one more time. How are you doing, Sopham? Okay, basically what it's saying, I think, like I say user routes, but user routes doesn't exist. So I can say router as user routes. Maybe like this. Is that not correct? This can be, right? This is not an issue. uh, mm, I'm pretty sure I did this before. Let's see. Oh, you don't need to specify the name, but I need a name, so. Oh, wait a minute. Obviously. Like this? Would that fix the issue? No, it doesn't. Yeah. Is it actually the issue, or can I not just find it? That can also be an issue. Okay, backend, controllers. Putting JS should not be the problem. Okay. If it's a default export, you don't need to specify the name. Ah, good, Subham. How's school? No, bro, I need to figure it out. I appreciate it, but let me figure it out, right? Um, so basically what you're saying, I can just do this, right? Like the user controller, .js, all this stuff. And then I can just say in the app, just user routes. That's what you're saying. And call it a night. Hmm, this should. This is fine. Yeah, give me a second. It's just a import issue. That's basically what it's saying, right? so weird, bro. Module not found. Oh, here it says something different. Here it says we cannot find the user, the model user. So let's go to models. Export default user. Okay. Let's go to controller. Import from models user. Right? This is correct, right? This one? We say models user. Okay? So that should be correct. Okay? Now, let's go to user routes. We have express. We have controllers. Let's double check this again. Let's go to controllers. I use a controller. Okay, I think I have the paths correct, to be honest. So let's check here again. Here, backend models, user. User route from controllers. How about routes? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I think I see it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think now it should work. Not work. God damn it. Do we have a database? Right? We have a database. Yeah. Hmm. Should I import the database like in a model? I think maybe that can be an issue. But I think I already did that. Like import mongoose from mongoose. That will be fine, right? Just saying mongoose. God damn it, bro. Oh, this is a nightmare. We checked everything, but it just doesn't respond correctly. Let's close this whole thing. I think I know. Let's see. Okay, run that. It should work now. Doesn't. Yeah, it's time for the AI because I'm struggling too hard for this. I have no idea what's going on. Whatever. Okay. Give me a second. I don't think this is the issue, but let's see. No. What does it say? It says I've under the intent to include the JS expansion. This should resolve the error in module not found. That's crazy. Because then I have to add it everywhere. Um, I don't think that's the issue, but we can try. And then we also have to do it for the app JS. Okay, roots JS. js, controller, models, js. I have no idea, really. What a shit show. Oh, we have a different error? New mongoose schema. Mongoose schema is not a constructor. What do you mean? Okay, this is the last time that I'm using Node.js. I'm immediately stepping into something else. Mongoose is here. Let's go to your user data. Include mongoose from mongoose. Export default user. Okay, let's go to the controller. Models.user.ds. Do I need something else here? That's the question. Do I need... I don't think I need anything. Maybe I need something in the app.js. Let's think about it. We have Express in the app.js probably. Yeah, const app.env with config. Let's do put it here. That cannot be something like this. And actually, this should here. It's becoming a mess. That's fine. If you fix it, we immediately put that to the test. Um, is this not a padding issue? No, it only changed one pad. The AI did only change one thing. It's not a big issue. Um, okay, let's see what it says. Mongoose schema is not a constructor. Okay, let's go to our schema. And it says I'm doing it wrong. What am I doing wrong? Hmm. Also, let's add some timestamps now that we are here. Before I get time stamps true. And with a small t. Uh, let's do, there's a comma here. Property assignment expected. Oh, okay, sorry. You have to say true. Wait. No, we can just say this. This is a special type of for MongoDB. Timestamp. It's true. That should work. There's something with the MongoDB. I just wonder. Let's see our problems. Comma expected at line 18. Property assignment expected. Argument expected. Declaration statement expected. Oh, this is fucked, bro. Never mind about the timestamp then. Mongoose model. New mongoose schema. Oh, I see. I think that will fix it. Why am I choosing output terminal? Let's go. Okay, here we have something else. It's in use. Oh, 3000 is already in use. That's fine. Okay, so the other one is working then, which means this one. Okay, so we got it running. Great. Now, let's go. Damn it. Uh, yeah. Holy fuck, bro. That was not good. Okay. Let's go to app and let's go to API version 1 users. And let's post a user in a body. Okay, this is a bit weird, Jason. Okay, we're gonna say name is going to be oh, because we are using JSON, I think we have to do this differently, but hello name. And then we're gonna say email at email.com. And we are also gonna say password, which is going to be 123. Format, what does it says? Bad string. Maybe because of this one. Yeah. Okay. Is there a problem, sir? Okay. Let's go here and let's test it. Not found. Okay. We got something. Okay, so it says not found. That's fine. Um, we want to go to the routes. Not this one. Go to the routes. And we want to say register. Okay. We did a post. Let's go to register user. We need a name, email, password. We have a not found. Oh, it's coming from a um, different route. Okay, so give me a second. Let me check the route for a second in the env. Okay, close it. Let's try it again. Response. User not found. Okay. And it still says localhost 5173. That is very bad because that is not my localhost. So let's go to the app again. And it seems that uh, allow request from course. It seems that my route is not even responding here. So API version 1 users and then register. Let's go to register. Yeah, that should work. So the link is right. That's what we know. But it seems that the course is responding differently. So let's restart the server because I changed the env and let's try it again. Okay, not found. Okay. It seems that I cannot write anything to the database. we have a name, we have an email, we have a password. Let's go to our database for a second. So MongoDB clusters. Okay, I will sign in for a second. Let's see what's going on at my cluster. It looks like there's a problem with this site. What the hell? Okay. Um, okay, so it seems backups are attentive. The node is here. Let's go to our database. Security, database, clusters. Let's browse collections. Give me a second. Okay, so I do have a users part, and I have a very annoying pop-up here that I cannot seem to remove. Okay. Okay, there seems to be that there is a test and users, and it does recognize that there's a collection. I'll show you on the screen. So there is a connection here with a test of users. So I'm gonna check my route for a second, and let's see what's going on. Okay, my ENV seems to be right, and my database is also connected. So I have no idea why it says not found. So let's figure that out. Let's go to user routes. We say we want to post on a register link. We have here API v1 users register, which is coming from API v1 users. So API v1 users register. Let's go to register user. So I'm getting a 404. This means that it just doesn't exist. Nothing is found. So it is my localhost is fine. Damn it, bro. That client error. Not found. Maybe maybe I should turn off the course for a second. So let's assume course doesn't exist, because it seems to be confusing the part. Let's try it again. Error. Refusion was connect. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. App is crashed. Course is not defined. No. No, obviously, because I said course should not be defined. What is the problem? Oh, because of this one? Did I do it wrong? No. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay, it still says error not found. With the error is the client is not found. but I don't have any client. That's so weird, bro. Name, email, password in the body. If they cannot exist, give me 400. If they do exist, find one email, else say user already exists. Then I want to create the user, the email password with the rest status of 201. Else give you server error. Okay, that's fine. And it's exported, which is imported into the routes, which says on register, register user. Let's go to the app. Maybe, yeah, I have no idea because I didn't set any cookies, so it should just work. God damn it, bro. That shit is hard. I'm wondering what I'm forgetting, and I literally have no idea. Server's error, error the message. Let me go to the user controller again. We say create name, email, password, and we said name, email, password is in the body. But we just get a 404. Like like the route doesn't exist or something, but that cannot be because it does. It's probably a typo or something. That's the only thing that I can oh, fuck, bro. Oh, hmm. Error. Message not found. Yes, but what do you mean not found? I'm just putting something on the server with a post method. It's a post method. I have no idea. What? Is this really, oh, is that really an issue? Okay, no, um, okay, okay, let's see. Rested status is not a function. What? What do you mean? Uh, let's put a message and just say user re registered. User registered. Reg body is undefined. Aaron getting the name of body since it's undefined. If that is, but that doesn't matter. User controller, line 18. I'm getting very weird errors. What's the problem? DR, is this really an issue? That cannot be an issue, right? That cannot be an issue. That will make me crazy, to be honest. What the hell? Anyways, let's check the database. Okay, so we have something. Jacob view. Jacob view. Okay. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so we have 3 users registered now. So now I wanna do a get method and I wanna say all. Error getting user profile cannot read property of user defines reading ID. You don't need an ID for get all. I don't see again. Error getting user profile cannot read properties of undefined. Should I loop or something? I just wanna have all. Okay, I'm curious what the error would be. Show me the money. Don't say that you. No, I don't want that. I want to get all the users with the link routes user controller. Okay, what does it say? This function uses the user find method. Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. Oh, do I need to use find all maybe? Oh, I think I wrote this. Anyways, god damn it, bro. Users find select match password. But yeah, we wow, that shit is hard. Okay, let's try to get a specific user, to be honest. So, so we're gonna say, um, I just want to say ID, and then I want to say get user profile. Okay, and I want to test it out if I can. Not found. All. Good. Okay, so here we have a string. Okay, and I want to see if it works. Um, Server error. Cannot read properties of undefined. Reading ID. Yeah, that's fine. What's wrong with this? Let's actually put this. Cannot read. Is my server still on? Yes. Error getting user profile. Cannot read properties of undefined. Reading ID. Okay, I have something undefined here then. What status do we have? Message server error. Hmm. I'm curious. I'm going crazy if that is true. What? Isn't this not better from rec params? Can I not do this? Is this not valid? Yeah, it works. Okay. Okay. Let's try getting the all again. Okay, let's try another link. And that's sent. Jacob Few. Okay. Let's go to all. And let's go to this one, which is my name. Damn, bro. This shit is hard. This shit is hard, guys. And then we still need to implement the cookies. Like we didn't even implement the cookies, guys. Anyways, that is it for me. God damn it. Okay. Uh, See you next time, guys.